recording. Hi, everybody. There is no everybody yet, I don't think. Cool. Okay. Trying something really new this morning. I'm going to be doing my weekly readings for fire, air, earth, air, and water signs for the week. For my tarot YouTube channel, Tarot with Kat. Those of you who are on right here, welcome. I've got a camera here. Oops, I got my... So I've got a camera above recording in better quality because I'm not sure. This is a first. I thought I do these weekly tarot readings once a week. And at first I was doing a separate one for all 12 signs. So that got to be time consuming with all the editing and everything, along with my day job, which is teaching as an educator. And then also, not only that, but I'm building out another channel, my cat cutting class. It's all about education and stuff. So this tarot channel was it's kind of for fun. I love it. I'll always keep doing it. I enjoy tarot, but it was a fun and easy way for me to learn these social media platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and get better at them as I'm building out my other channel as well, Cat Cutting Class. So this is Tarot with Kat. This is going to be the weekly tarot reading. So I figured, here's what I figured. If I am making recordings every weekend for the fire, earth, air, and water signs for the upcoming week, posting those, and then trying to go on to my TikTok lives, why not go on TikTok live while I'm recording my weekly tarot readings and kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. So that's what I'm here doing right now. So this is going to be general readings. So let me talk about general readings. Like how people say, how can you go online and just do a reading for like all the fire signs? Because first of all, just because you're a fire sign doesn't mean you have that much in common with all the other fire signs. Also, most people only know their sun sign, and that's only a fraction of their personality, their sun sign, and your moon, your rising, and your other planets that are in motion when your soul comes into the earth have effect on you and your energies and how things are going to affect you. So personal readings, I get way more specific. They're so much fun. I love it when friends come to me and want a personal reading because it's like I can get way more specific with their energies, and the cards get a lot more specific. In these general readings, it's a general reading meant to read the energies, broad energies going on out there in the world that may be affecting everyone. And then, hi, I see Derek. Hi, Derek. I don't know if that's somebody on here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Darlene. Welcome. Hello, you folks coming in. Hello, hello. I'm getting a late start this morning because I had some technical difficulties setting up both these cameras. So I got the camera here, got the camera there. These are my these are going to be my weekly tarot readings for the upcoming week for Monday, the 26th through the following Monday is going to be, yikes, probably the 1st of February. So for the last week of January, I'm going to do 4 different readings. The first one will be directed more toward fire signs. But I was just explaining that, your sun sign isn't all of it. It's your sun, moon, and rising. If you're wondering, you can check out my YouTube channel, Tarot with Kat. And I have a short little video about sun, moon, and rising. And there's websites you can go on for free. You can even ask your AI, Chat GPT. Hey, I was born. You have to know your exact time of birth. And it'll give you your sun, moon, and rising. And then when you understand the difference between those, then it'll make you understand tarot a lot better. Also, something more about my tarot readings. I don't channel spirits. This is not a prediction of the future. The future hasn't been created. The future is not a destination we're traveling to. The future is something we're always creating all the time right now by what we're all thinking and feeling. Okay? That's what the future is. And so it's just a reading of the energies, the current energies, and what could happen if things are going energetically along as they're going. That's all it is. It's just reading energies to say, Okay, I'm feeling like for our first reading, our fire signs, because I'm going to start with fire, this is what wants to be at. So I'm going to go ahead and start. If you want to know more about how I do these readings, what they involve, a lot of people come in and say, be careful with the tarot, you're going to get a demon. I had some people say, be careful, I play with tarot and I got myself a demon. This is not demonic. This is nothing from the devil. I'm not channeling any spirits. It is the same energies and frequencies that you're listening and watching to me right now on. How many of you are holding a phone, picking up invisible frequencies in the air in order to use your cell phone right now? Obviously, those are real. So, and obviously, the planetary movements and stuff, I mean, it affects gravity, it affects all this stuff that I am not a mathematical mind, but I do know that if you were like the most intelligent being, God, whatever source, there is an intelligence and it's mathematical. and it's all the same energy. It's all God. So on my YouTube channel for my tarot readings, I do, I put scriptural connections to all of my tarot readings because all of these readings relate to those universal truths in the Bible. And I'm not talking the Bible, whichever version you're reading, depends, King James, New International, whatever. I've read them all. Almost all religious writings involve a mixture of God's law, true law, like gravity, and man's law. Laws that men put in there to help control the populace and give them power. And both of those are mixed in, I believe. So I feel like I'm just reading the same kind of universal energies that run through all of those things that speak to us as truth and good and what we need to do. I see all these people on. Welcome. All right, I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. This is just one of my YouTube channels, the one I just started with for fun. I am also starting up a channel, Cat Cutting Class. Love being here on TikTok. Love TikTok Live. I'm loving the tools and stuff, but I'm still just learning and getting used to it. So welcome all you guys have joined. Don't forget to like. If you are interested in a personal reading, I'm thinking about going live and doing some personal readings for people. So if this is something that you would love to do sometime, just drop a comment. I'd love a personal reading. This is my sun, moon, rising, or this, maybe you only know your sun sign. And I will be randomly maybe drawing people to do some personal live readings for. That might be fun. I'm kicking around all these ideas of how to incorporate TikTok Live into my tarot readings with you guys. So any ideas, suggestions, please shoot them over to me in the comments. I always make sure anybody who comments, I make sure to like. I make sure to give you a shout out. If you've got a business, if you've got something that you would like me to check out and maybe promote, let me know. Love to do that. I think it's all about us helping each other out, so make sure we're doing that. I'm not even sure where to look, so I got a camera there and a camera there, so I'm going to kind of split my attention between the two. All right, let's get on with our first reading, shall we? I am running late. I said I was going to be starting the Earth sign readings by now. It's 9:15, so we're going to do a quick general Celtic card spread designed for fire signs for the last week of January. I'm not going to go into the astrological stuff like I usually do briefly up front. We're just going to go into the reading. So we're coming up fire signs, and I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius. So we're talking Aries, Leo, Sag, if you're a fire sign. And we're coming up for this last week of January with this beautiful Ace of Pentacles card. This is my new rose gold tarot deck, you guys. I love it so much. It's beautiful. So we are coming up as the Ace of Pentacles. Crossing us another Ace of Swords as our challenge obstacle awareness. Down here in our subconscious tool shed, we've got a Queen of Cups. Beautiful card to bring with us. Stepping out of our immediate past, you guys, fire signs, Chariot. 7th major arcana, the Chariot. Crowning us up here, fire signs, in our crown is a King of Wands. There we go, King of Wands. Stepping into our immediate future, Tower. Tower right after this week. Some sort of tower situation we're going to be stepping into. Okay. Ourselves in our environment this week for fire signs. We're feeling like the Page of Wands this week in our environment. Look how pretty these cards are, you guys. our environment around us. Now, this is our environment around us, but it's also, sometimes it's how the environment around us sees us in our situation. Oh, Four of Wands is our environment. That's beautiful. I call this the card of happy home and hearth. Excellent. It's weddings. It's also stability because it's a 4. So it's like family celebrations. Definitely a card of weddings. If there's something in your future, if you're thinking about proposing or something like that, that's the card of that as well. And then hopes and fears, for sure a hope. 10 of Cups, beautiful 10 of Cups. Total fulfillment, generational wealth, legacy. And then final potential outcome up here. Our final potential outcome for the week, a Knight of Swords. Somebody rushing in with maybe some swift communication there, perhaps, in our final potential outcome. That's excellent. And then I always pick a confirmation clarification card at the end that I keep covered till the end. I use different decks sometimes. I have a whole bunch. Check out my video, my YouTube short on about my big deck collection. It's cute. It's very tongue-in-cheek. But I like to pull one of these, and I also do a special shuffle on these where I turn them. Woo! There goes my pyramid. Back and forth, back and forth. So we have a mixture of reversals in here. We're going to read this either upright or reversed. This one last card, okay? We're going to leave it hidden until the end of the reading, and that's going to give us further clarification. Okay, I'm going to make this quick because I got to go into the earth signs. I'm not used to rushing through readings. When I open my subscription channel, we'll be doing longer reads, more specific reads, more extended reads. I'll be doing reads specifically for each sign. Trouble is, I'm trying to reach 10K on here, and I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers to my YouTube tarot channel. That's what YouTube asks for, so that you can do YouTube subscription. And I'm going to need to do $1 a month subscription so that I can afford to keep doing all this. So that's my goal. All right, fire signs. Coming up, 2 aces. We're coming up as the Ace of Pentacles. So aces are always just that brand new. They align with the magician, that spark, that new. It's the pure essence of the thing just beginning. So we're just beginning something with 2 aces in the center of in the heart of our spread. Pentacles have to do with health, wealth, finances. So that's really our focus of new direction regarding our health, wealth, finances. And our challenge, obstacle, or awareness is another ace, this Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, again, the just initial pure essence of the thing. And swords can mean, they have to do with communication, their air, their thoughts, their reasoning, logic, higher thinking, higher education. Perhaps it's a challenge because this Pentacle situation requires you go back to school, perhaps, for further learning. It's also truth and victory. So maybe in what you're doing here, you are seeking truth and victory as your challenge. That's coming up as our challenge, obstacle, awareness. What we're bringing with us in our subconscious tool shed is this beautiful Queen of Cups card. She's pure love, intuition, creativity. She's very in touch with her emotions, but the queens are also the court cards in charge of healing the past. The kings are in charge of forward progress. The queens are in charge of looking at the past and healing it. So we are bringing emotional healing with us as part of we've experienced some emotional healing. We're stepping out of, in our immediate past, the 7th major arcana, which is the Chariot. And the Chariot is all about keeping forces balanced so we keep moving forward. It's balancing the yin, the yang, the light, the dark. He doesn't have any reins in his hand. You'll see on this card, he's got the sun and the moon. The sphinxes here are light and dark. There's so much symbolism in all these cards, you guys, that on a general spread like this, I can't go into it all. So please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tarot with Kat, so we could do some more in-depth readings. Above us in our crowns, this is really important. This is what's going on up here in our head. So this directly relates to what we're currently creating as far as what you consider our future or our current reality, is all based around what's happening in the crown chakra up here. So we've got this King of Wands. Remember I said kings are the ones in charge of forward progress in life, and wands are all about following your passion. So I really feel with this Ace of Pentacles, we're starting something new where we are following our passion. We're seeking truth and victory. We've been trying to keep things balanced out in the pursuit of that. In our mind here, though, we are in charge. We're determined. We're moving forward, following our passions, and we are in charge and we are in control. We are the king, and it's good to be the king. It's good to be the king. How many of you have seen that? What is that? Mel Brooks. History of the World, I think. It's good to be king. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Cadell. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Noodle. Hi, Makina. I've got a whole bunch of people joining. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being on this live, which I'm recording in 2 places. It will also get posted to my YouTube channel as a weekly reading. All right, we're in the middle of the fire when I'm going to try and wrap it up quickly so I can go on to Earth. Earth signs. So this is a general reading for all fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Stepping into the immediate future, we're going to have a tower. Okay, the Tower card's a scary card. Another video on my YouTube channel under Learn Tarot with Kat is all the scary cards in the tarot. I did it in October for Halloween. It's all the scary cards that tarot readers hate to read when they come up in someone's spread. The Death card, the Tower card, the whole suit of swords. So if you're interested in tarot and you want to learn more about it and just here's some fun history and background and stories about it, go to my channel and look at my scariest cards in the tarot deck. The Tower is one of them. It's not the scariest. Neither is the Death card, surprisingly, not the scariest card in the tarot deck. You'll have to watch that video of mine because I ranked them the top 5. What this is, what the Tower is, it's something the universe throws you that is unexpected and just shakes your whole foundation. It's also when you are starting something new and all the stuff that you had built your whole foundation on has now changed and shifted under you. So now you're having to kind of rebuild it's when we get rid of our old illusions that we had. Maybe we grew up a certain way with certain beliefs, and then we had some life experiences that really changed those beliefs, sometimes to a 180. I bet all of you can relate to that. Hi, Louise. Hi, I see Louise. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming in, you guys. So I'm in the middle of our fire sign reading, which I'm trying to wrap up, and I was just talking about this Tower moment that we're stepping into. But let me tell you, you need to go through the Tower often, and it's going to happen. The Tower will happen. Life will throw you things that just you don't expect, and it's for a purpose. It's to help us grow. It's to help us learn something. So, it's not a bad thing. And here's the other thing. If you are paying attention to your energy and the energies around you and the warnings and what's happening, and you know what, this is the kind of week where the energies are saying, I should probably be more reclusive and not talking as much this week. If you follow that and follow this, often you can bypass the Tower. You don't have to experience the Tower. Often the Tower is sent to you when you're not listening, when you're not paying attention, and the universe has to give you a little slap in the face and say, wake up, come on, learn this lesson already. Okay, that's the Tower. We in our environment this week, fire signs are going to feel like this Page of Wands. I think it's going with the King of Wands in our crown, wanting to pursue that passion in pursuit of better health, wealth, finances for sure. And pages are always in charge of, often in charge of messages. Maybe you're waiting for some you want to make forward progress. Maybe you're waiting for some information or communication around the next steps or where to go, where to travel next. But this page is looking out and saying, okay, we're going to conquer the world, and where should we go next? You got more wands in your environment, which is beautiful. It's the Four of Wands, the card of stable health, wealth, and finances. It's a card of family, stable family life, happy home and hearth card around us in our environment. So that's really nice. That's really comforting. Fours are very stable. Very, very, very stable card. But a very low card in the tarot, you guys. You can't stay at a 4. You can't stay in that safe, stable environment all the time. You've got to step on and progress on. You got to experience the 5s and the 6s. Our hopes, it's in our hopes and fears sector for sure. A hope with following these brand new passions and King of Wands and all of this. our hope is no less than the 10 of Cups. That is after the completion of a cycle, stepping into a new cycle. It's a 10, it's a 1, it's a beginning. And our year is a 10. 2026 is a 10 year. Okay, so this is fulfillment. It's cups, so it's not the 10 of Pentacles, it's cups. So this is complete fulfillment, not just on a financial level, but more on a soul level fulfillment and generational fulfillment. This is fixing, this is stepping into a new life, having repaired the damages from past generations, is what the 10 of Cups is. And so final potential outcome, we've got this Knight of Swords this week. So I'm thinking at the end of the week, perhaps somebody rushing in with some swift communication. Could be an air sign because it's swords. So that's possible. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be a man because the tarot is genderless. It's more somebody with this Knight energy. And the Knights in the core cards are the ones responsible for going into battle. They're the ones that actually take the action to win the war, right? So they're the ones that take the steps. So this could be somebody coming in with some communication around this thing that you're following. Be careful because it's one of our swiftest nights, and so sometimes it can warn about hastiness. So just be cautioned about that is the only thing. This looks like a pretty cool spread. It feels like exciting things happening for fire signs out there. Any of you who this is meant for, again, it's a very general reading, and this is only for your sun sign. Your moon and rising signs matter too. Check out my YouTube channel, my little short video about sun, moon, and rising. It'll explain the difference, and then you can go look them up really easily. And you might want to watch the readings for your moon and rising signs also. I am a Sagittarius with a Capricorn moon. My birthday's right on the cusp on the winter solstice. I have a video about that too. And I'm a Cancer rising is what I am. So I wonder what our confirmation card is really quick. Okay, we got it right up. Oh, rejuvenation. We've got the upright star card, which I love. It's rejuvenation, blessings, wishes being granted. It's the star upright. Let me show it up there better. I'm holding up the cards for both cameras. I really got to get this system down. I guess I should break down and buy another camera, a couple other cameras so I can do some better angles and stuff. I'm still learning. Thanks for your patience, you guys. Hi, Rebo. Hi, Jason. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Luis. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm a little far away to... Hi, Teresa. I wonder what Teresa that is. Teresa? Is this a Teresa I'm related to? I don't know. I'm going to say, hey, cuz. Yes. I love you, cousin. Hi. It's so good to see you on here live. Okay, so I'm just getting used to TikTok live. So I've got my phone camera up there. I got my TikTok live camera here. I love you too. And I love following you. I love seeing, oh, Jaylee. Oh my gosh, I got all these people. Oh, she popped on really quick. I hope she comes back in. Jaylee is my new daughter-in-law. Her and Steve just got married in Yosemite. I posted some pictures, and here's a weird thing. My twins got married to Jaylee and Haley within a month of each other. Anyway, let me get back to our reading. So I'm wrapping up our fire sign reading, and then I'm going to go on to earth, air, water. I decided to do these live since I sit down and record them anyway for my weekly readings for my YouTube channel. I thought, okay, I'm recording it anyway. Why don't I also do it live so people can watch live if they want to? So, and I'm getting all kinds of people in. So thanks for being here. Are you, by the way, cousin, are you having horrible weather where you are? I'm watching the news about really horrible storms passing through the country in certain areas. So I'm not sure if that is affecting you or not. By the way, my cousin that's watching, when we were at our family reunions together, people said how much we looked alike. Hi, Jaylee. Hi, sweetie. I love you. I love that you're watching right now. Okay, I'm getting distracted. TikTok will do that. I'm just learning TikTok. I'm doing dual recording. So I'm here on TikTok Live recording this is the fire sign reading. I just finished it. I haven't revealed our confirmation card yet. Then I'm going to do the earth, the air, the water. And then I'll be editing those and posting those for the week to my YouTube channel. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. Lots of snow and ice over there. Oh, be safe. Be safe, cuz, and make sure you stay warm and safe. All right, what's our, okay, fire signs. Back to all my other people watching. There's 61 people so far. Okay, cool. So, our confirmation clarification, what could it be about? It could be the swift action coming in as potential final outcome. Could be more information about this happy home and hearth card right here. Oh my gosh, and my daughter-in-law's on. My daughter-in-law's on. This is crazy. Okay, so none of my kids have made me a grandma yet. Jaylee, you could call me in private about that, but this card in our environment happens to be the happy home and hearth. It also stands for weddings and births. Anyway, no comment, not rushing anything, neither here nor there. What's our confirmation card? Clarification. Oh, we said it's the star. I did show it. It's the star. Make a wish. Make a wish. It's the card of, this is the card of wishes being granted. It's coming toward the end of the fool's journey. It's the card that says, don't give up the faith. Keep the faith. Keep, you know, and it is luck, and it's play will. I got 21. Oh, cool. Awesome. All right. That's beautiful. Beautiful reading for the week. Beautiful star card. So yeah, you're going through this stuff. You're fighting. You've been the Chariot. You've got the King. So you're thinking about your future and following your passions. You're getting these messages, or you're doing the work, the apprentice type work to make it happen. Your environment is giving you a pretty stable home and hearth, which is cool. Your hopes are this beautiful 10 of Cups. There's some swift outcome. Don't give up the faith. Keep the faith. All right, we're going to shuffle these up and get ready for our earth sign reading now. So that was fire. I love my new tarot deck with the rose gold. If you are into tarot decks, do watch my big deck video.